Hi everyone, Summer with a Starry Sun, and we are going back to doing the past life reading. We are on the second week of the past life reading with Rachele over at Amethyst Ascension, who in her group, her Facebook group, she Divination and Spirituality, which the link will be in the description. She is doing like a past lives club. This is week 2. We're starting on identity, time frame, and I do believe location. So this is what I'll be pulling cards on. But before I get into that and my journal, I kind of wanted to show you the decks that I was thinking about using. So these are the 2 decks that I'm going to be using for week 2. When I did the walkthrough on this one, I was pretty sure it would work with the Farhaxa, but we're going to find out today. So these are the 2 decks that I'm using for week 2, okay? And these may play a part in week 3 and week 4, I don't know. But then I have these decks that I thought would be great for weeks 3 and 4. And I'm really interested in using the Monsoon Tarot because I think that would play a really big role. And I'm really excited about the Woodland Fairy Tale Tarot because I don't know why, but it feels like it's going to be great part of maybe like week 3. So we're going to see how it goes. I think this one might be a week 4 deck, but you know, we'll play it out. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it's all going to sort itself out. But for now, we're going to use the Farhaxa and the Familiar Field Oracle for this one. And let's see, Identity is the first one up, and I want to do it with the Familiar Field Oracle because for some reason it just feels like it's going to go really well with Identity. So the first question, Identity, is how did I see myself in this life? How did I see myself in this life? All right, that's how I saw myself in this life. How did my partner see me in this life? All right, how did my friends and family see me in this life? How did my friends and family see me in this life? All right, how did others see me in this life? Okay, those are the ones for that. Then we have, the next question is, how did I use my abilities and talents? So I'm going to use the Farhaxa Tarot for this question. This Farhaxa Tarot is a little bit big for my hands, so how did I use my abilities and talents in this life? Okay. Birth, that's interesting. Okay, and then what was my life purpose or mission? What was my life purpose or mission? What was my life purpose or mission? Okay, there's that card. My life's purpose or mission. Cool. So this is the only part I'm going to do on camera. There is a whole section. So you've got like time frame and location in this one, which is another 6 questions. That would make this video extremely long, and I don't want to do all of that on camera. That's a lot to do on camera, but I will be posting in the Divinations and Spirituality Facebook group. So if you're in there, you will see my posts about it in there. We're going to get back to this. And we're going to start up here with the identity. And these are the first 4 questions that we're going to play with. But I need to go back to my journal because my identity has already been written out. I am the other relative, maybe an uncle, an aunt, a distant relation of some important person. I'm a perpetrator of injustice or maybe religion. So usually the perpetrator card Rachele told me is the perpetrator is yourself. So I am some kind of perpetrator, but I might be a distant relative of somebody who might be important, but we don't know that yet. So let's go ahead and how did I see We're going to go with this. How did I see myself in this lifetime? That's pretty aggressive. The crocodile, aggression, waiting, awareness. So that definitely goes with perpetrator energy, right? I'm going to go further, take it a step further, pull out the book and see what the book actually says about the crocodile. All right, crocodile. The crocodile is a ferocious creature and a master of patience and timing, sometimes waiting a full day before making its kill. An obstacle in your life may require a great deal of mental strength and the ability to observe, analyze, and show restraint as you wait. Invoke the energy of crocodile when you need to mindfully set your target, practice patience, and strike with all your might when the moment is just right. So that definitely goes with perpetrator, I think. I think I knew myself very well. I'm going to say that I knew myself very well, okay? Then the next question is, how did my partner see me in this lifetime? So how did my partner see me in this lifetime? As a lion with strength, authority, and courage. So it's possible that I was a male, maybe, because this already feels like male energy, but I don't know. There's some female energy going on over here too. I don't know. Strength, authority, courage, the lion. So yeah, I can see how somebody would view me that way if I was somebody who took charge, somebody who was aware of themselves and stuff like that. They would see that as a strength. The next one is, how do my friends and family see me in this life? Illusion, lightness, and shifting. So that's interesting, illusion. So maybe they kind of knew what I was, or they thought they knew that they knew what I was, maybe. That's possible, right? But we're going to go ahead and we're going to look in the book and see what this comes up with. Dragonfly. That's butterfly. Dragonfly. When the dragonfly appears, it often stops you in your tracks with its mesmerizing movements and stunning iridescent guise. While captivating, this reflective display of color can represent distorted truths and self-created illusions. Furthermore, its ability to fly in any direction at a moment's notice is a lesson in being nimble with the inevitable shifts of life and embracing sudden change in course. So perhaps my friends and family kind of saw me as shifty, maybe a little bit shifty, and maybe they were captivated by the fact that I was more aggressive, that I was aware of myself. Who knows? Maybe that's a possibility, right? And the last one for this part, the up top part of how people saw me was, how did others see me in this life? We got the cow with fertility, nurture, and abundance. Okay, so if I'm a female, that would go into play, right? If I was a female in, between the 1700s and, nowish time frame, because that's the time frame. And that time frame, females are often the nurturers, right? They do represent fertility and abundance. So that I could definitely be a female, and people saw me as a nurturer. Maybe I did take charge even as a female, but in an outside perspective, it would have been somebody who maybe takes charge of the home or takes charge of responsibilities or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Well, we'll see how this plays out. So what does the cow say? The cow. The cow is a symbol of living well, often providing us with food and milk. The cow embodies the nurturing soul with a strong connection to motherhood and birth. So I do think I was a female. She is selfless, caring, and comforting. This card suggests a positive outcome and brings messages of generosity, good health, and growth and nourishment. Okay, so I do think I was female based off these cards. For sure, I think I'm female. All right, then we're going to move into these next cards right here, which is, how did I use my abilities and talents, which I got the 5 of Earth, and what was my life purpose or mission, which is the Ace of Earth. Interesting that they are both Earth signs, okay? Let's see, 5 of Earth. 5 of Earth. Fire. Not sure where Earth is in this. Air. Earth. Earth is Pentacles, I'm pretty sure. All right. 5 of Earth. The exhausted fairy pushed down on the frozen, barren earth that yielded barely a bean that season, angry and scared of what might come of her. She cursed the land for its inability to provide sustenance. Her anger then turned inward as she thought of how much of a failure the others would perceive her to be, and conjured in her mind all the criticism she would face by those far more successful. With each thought, she created a wolf that paced the land that separated her from the others. The wolves feed on her insecurities and self-doubt. They preyed on her feelings of scarcity, growing stronger so much so that crossing them was near impossible. The fairy, weak, hungry, and alone, created a barrier so frightening between herself and her community that to return home, she would need to find the strength and courage to confront and slay each wolf. The energy contained in the Five of Earth quickly leads to a downward spiral if left unchecked, one that will have you feeling like an outcast or not accepted. It begins with a single setback. Your focus shifts to what is going wrong, what is no longer blooming, etc., etc. It's very downheart. Let the Five of Earth serve as a warning, as a signal that you may find yourself headed for a series of unfortunate events. Take note of how you handle setbacks. Do you devote all your energy to feelings of insecurity and isolation yourself from those who could help? Are you patient with yourself? Can you see a pattern form and with it an opportunity to grow from the experience? How in the world? How did I use my abilities or talents? Is this saying that I use my abilities and talents for bad? Because I think that might be what it's saying. That maybe I played on people's insecurities. So maybe I wasn't such an earthy person anyways. I'm so confused by this, so confused. Okay, the next one is, what was my life purpose or mission? The Ace of Earth holds an emerging seed and concentrates on energy upon it, drawing divine light through the trees, possessing great promise for the future. This is no ordinary seed. With the support of the Ace of Earth, over time, the plant will grow to extraordinary heights. It will bring to the land for all to enjoy the most fragrant flowers and the sweetest fruit. The Ace of Earth calls on to you to pay attention and listen to your intuition when planting seeds today for long-term goals, okay? Your potential for growth hinges on the small purposeful actions take today. Have patience. The Ace of Earth brings with it the potential for something spectacular to happen. Within you is the power to create something, to bring a new idea to life, and now is the time for you to focus on establishing a robust and healthy foundation. So interesting, okay? All right, so something that I was thinking about as I was reading through that was maybe because I am aggressive and because people see strength in me, and because I kind of have this shiftiness about me, this illusion about me that could be captivating. And people often see me as like a nurturer, right? Female. That I am able to use my voice or use my words or something, okay? This part right here. I'm able to inspire other people to do things that I want them to do, but that does not necessarily mean the things that I want them to do are nice. Maybe that's my identity. So yeah, anything you guys see and you want to talk about, go for it in the comments. All I know is that maybe I was a bad person, that I was female, I was probably manipulative, and I was very aware of who I am and very set in I'm going to get what I want. So that's what I do know. That's what I think I know. So, all right. You guys have a very great day.